Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this episode of Cartoon Reactions I'm gonna be continuing my reactions to my favorite current series that I'm reacting to, the Fullmetal Alchemist, the 2003 series, and specifically episodes 5, The Man with the Mechanical Arm, and 6, The Alchemy Exam. And similarly to what I said in my TMNT reactions, if you didn't watch those, I'm sorry that it took so long in reacting to this. I've just been a little busy with other stuff for a lot of the time in the past month or so, and I just haven't really felt like doing these reactions because you might not realize, but there's a lot of behind the scenes effort put into these videos because I have to record them and I have to edit them, and it's such a pain in the ass to edit them. That is the biggest thing that prevents me from uploading these kind of videos consistently, because it takes me like half an hour, no, it actually takes me about an hour to record each video, and then it probably takes me about 2 hours, sometimes more, to edit the videos. So it really takes a surprising amount of effort to edit these videos, because there is so much you have to cut out, and you have to pick out what you want to cut out and what you want to keep, and it's just a pain in the ass. And then when you upload it, if YouTube is not satisfied with it, I have to re-edit it and re-upload it again. So it's a lot of work. So as much as I enjoy doing these videos, I just tend to procrastinate because it's annoying to edit. It's annoying. It's more annoying than it is enjoyable. But still, going forward, I'm gonna try to post more frequently. Maybe I'm gonna upload some reactions. Maybe sometimes I'm gonna be uploading a reaction of TMNT, sometimes of Fullmetal Alchemist. I don't know. We'll see how that's gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be more frequent. But one sure way to make me upload these kind of videos more frequently is if you guys go over to Patreon and support me over there, because that will let me know that you guys want to see more of these videos. So I'll have more of a reason other than just for fun or for views. But anyway, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. I'm gonna be doing these videos going forward no matter what, but it's just probably gonna take more time between episodes, although I'm gonna try to not make it too much. But anyway, I am really excited to get into this series again because I just enjoy it so much. Like, I enjoy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Generator X a lot as well, but I feel like out of these three series that I'm reacting to right now, this one is the one with the most meaty plot, the one that has the most entertainment in its plot. Like, this show is so entertaining to me because of its actual plot being very interesting and very mature, and having horror elements. Like, I love that. I love that. While something like TMNT is very joke-based and action-based, and for the most part, unless I really laugh a lot during an episode, I'm kind of bored with it. And for Generator X, I think it's kind of in the middle between the two, because it's more entertaining in terms of action than TMNT, but doesn't really have quite as meaty plot as this series, although it's still more than TMNT. But anyway, enough with me babbling about stupid things. Let's just get into the reaction, starting off with episode 5, The Man with the Mechanical Arm, in 3, 2, 1.
The higher up sure do take it easy. Makes you think we're on a pleasure line. Speaking of, where's Hughes? I don't like him out of sight.
Sir, he's at the switchboard talking to Lieutenant Colonel Mustang about possible gaps.
Better be vital.
Sir?
I don't like him tying up the lines.
I'm telling you, Roy, it's a trip. Ever since she got pregnant, she's turned hotter than a love goddess. It's the miracle of hormones. It's like this angel flew down from heaven and kissed her on the... Cutting off my conversations. I can't do anything here.
You're the one that we can't do anything with. Now, how do they expect me to run a tight security with a family of 4? And a lovebird.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's somebody here.
Tell me.
A man on the train. He looks like he's ready for a full assault.
You found weapons?
No! He's in a huge suit of armor.
Armor?
That guy's okay. And there should be another kid with him.
Sort of a pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak?
Beep screen. I was expecting for him to have a spidey sense about Pipsqueak. That would be
There is
funny.
someone with him. And he is small.
Who are you calling a rook so tiny that he can only be seen with a magnifying glass, you jerk?
Relax, kid. The Colonel
I,
said it.
I was
just
hoping
repeating.
for this. But there was some bad guys on this train, I guess.
No heroes today. Everybody shut up and get your hands over your heads, or say hello to a bullet.
Okay, show does not fuck around. Okay. I mean, I already know that, but fuck.
Good morning.
Man, they don't really make cartoons and anime like they used to.
News. What is it?
How did this shit fly on TV, honestly?
They have the manifesto, they're serious. But you know the General's policy on negotiating with terrorists. He'll hold you...
Easy, Hawkeye. No one's really negotiating with anyone today. I've already made arrangements.
Negotiating with terrorists. I wonder if they took that into consideration, because this show is from 2003, so it's after that event of 2001.
If he tries anything, don't think it'll just be you. I'll kill every damn passenger on this train.
Wait, you shouldn't do that.
Well,
I tried to warn you about the ricochet.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What happened?
No, wait!
You can't outgun the state military. Why don't you just surrender while you can? I'm the one who's giving the orders.
How the hell does it keep shocking me?
Forget.
Jesus.
I want a fresh sweep of every inch of this train, understand? And check the outsides too, top to bottom.
I did not expect this show to be like this. I'm loving it though. It's definitely the most entertaining to react to so far.
Attention gun-toting extremists! You hear me all right? Or did you blow your ears out?
Did he even make his dumb hair? What?
Is that?
Let the hostages go!
Why
No right to
did he
drive
make
these
his hair?
travelers into your personal politics!
You're one of Mustang's secret agents, aren't you? Interfere and I'll kill these hostages one by one.
You're just itching to draw blood, aren't you? All right.
Jeez.
Okay, passengers, please hold on to your seats and get ready for some turbulence.
I'll take care of you.
Me first.
Oh, he has a metal arm too.
2 auto mailers, go figure.
You're just a brat. Don't tell me the army's feeding kids into its chop house now.
You're gonna pay for that brat comment. And no one's feeding me into anything. I'm on my own.
I thought the man with the mechanical arm was going to be about Edward.
I used to be in this military too. It was fine as long as I was pissing on Q, but then I wanted this upgraded arm. They didn't like that, felt I'd be stronger than my superiors. You see, the queen bees don't like it when the little workers have a sting they can't control. Shortly after the procedure, they discharged me. Since then, I've gotten a taste for destroying them and the nation they command. You understand, kid? You got an arm just like mine. You've wanted to be stronger too. In the military, they'll just get rid of you as soon as you're not convenient.
No, I don't understand. And don't you ever lump in my reasons for this arm. It's yours!
So I take it you're Mustang.
Is he? Oh yes. I was waiting to see his alchemy.
That flame, that's awesome!
Hell yeah, it is.
I controlled myself. The damage to your skin isn't nearly as bad as it feels. You can call me Roy Mustang, or just Lieutenant Colonel. Hell, you can call me the Flame Alchemist. Whatever you do, remember the pain.
So he's That's why you made us take this train. You put us at risk on purpose.
Come on, Ned. You think I've got the whole world on strings?
Yeah.
Anyway, you should focus on the good news here.
Yeah, you're
The
that
general
kind of
heard about your
character.
exploits saving the train
Everything
and agreed to
goes
make a
according to
special exception.
Keikaku.
He's letting you take the state alchemy exam. You're going to be the talk of the military, kid.
Exception? But you always said we could take it. That's the reason we came.
Be realistic, Ed. The state's never let a kid take a military exam before. But I guess luck's on your side. Good thing you took that earlier train, don't you think?
Okay, pretty enjoyable episode. I would say it's mainly pretty enjoyable in comparison to like TMNT 2012. And not to shit on that series, I do enjoy reacting to it, I do enjoy watching it. But it just doesn't have as entertaining of a plot as this does. So this just inherently feels more entertaining to me because there's more things that I can bite my teeth into, so to speak. But even then, I don't think really that this is one of the best episodes or anything. It was good, it was enjoyable, there was some cool action, cool character moments. And I guess it did move the plot along a little bit, but nothing too special yet. I feel like probably as every show, the more we keep on going, the more interesting stuff are going to happen. But so far, nothing really too interesting. I enjoyed it, but I mean, for the episode itself, for what it was, like a little self-contained story with a little action, I think it was okay. There wasn't anything bad, and that character of the villain with the mechanical arm was kind of interesting. Allowed it to flesh out the world a little bit, I guess. But again, it wasn't too interesting, and I feel like compared to... Was it the last episode which we had that ghost story, which is probably so far my favorite episode? I feel like that one was a little bit more interesting because there was a little bit more gore and horror in the horror stuff. I really like those things. But still, it was a good episode. In terms of ratings, I think I'm gonna give this one... I mean, I gave TMNT most of the episodes that I watched recently, I gave them around 7 to an 8. So I guess for this one, maybe I should give it a little more, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna give this one a 7.8 out of 10. It was cool, but definitely we've already seen cooler, and we're probably gonna see cooler episodes going forward, so I don't want to really blow my load early. But yeah, I guess let's get into the next episode, the Alchemy Exam, in 3, 2, 1.
Sewing life alchemist, huh?
Shao Tucker practically wrote the book on bringing things to life.
What?
That's how it started. We spent the months before the exam living at the Tucker estate. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return.
Is this part of the intro at this point? It's getting annoying.
Must be lost.
That's a big dog.
Big hair.
You know that's bad, Alexander.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
No, Rob, just don't say roll over.
Sorry about the mess. We just lack a woman's touch here. Oh, that was sexist, wasn't it? I've been so out of sorts lately.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, hey, Daddy. Bigger brother's clothes are funny. They're like a pot and pan.
Yes, sir, some. But I've got to speed up. There's so much I don't know.
Yes, the more steps we take forward, the longer we see
What could there
the
possibly
passage ahead.
be to learn about
But
alchemy?
you're so young, you needn't worry
You just
about
sacrifice one
taking
thing,
exams.
gain another thing of equal proportions and mass and everything, and that's
I
it.
don't care how long the path is. I'm going to take this test.
In those days, the two of us wanted nothing more than to become state alchemists. We felt like once we did, this great big door would just open up.
Hey, brother. We made angels, brother. Come look.
I can't throw a birthday dinner and not invite his friends, right?
Welcome, kids. I've heard lots about you.
This is my lovely wife, Gracie.
Your stomach's a melon.
Yes. You're having a baby? Soon? Any
Jesus,
day.
have some
There's a big
tact.
fuss inside my belly saying she wants to come out and see the world. Really? Wanna feel?
Heck no.
I do, Mrs. Hughes.
He probably had to walk.
I can't do this! I'm dying! What are we supposed to do? She said she's gonna die!
That's just an expression. Listen, she's not dead. She just fell asleep.
I don't know. If you think of it like alchemy, making a life's expensive. You have to give something up.
Childbirth is not alchemy, you dope.
Look, she's alive! Can I do anything, Mrs. Hughes?
You could all stop yelling.
Damn it all. Alchemy's the ultimate science. There has to be some way it can help her.
Little bit water. The water's very cold.
Ed, what do you do?
I have no clue.
You need water. Alchemy. How do you use alchemy without a transmutation circle?
I don't know. I just use my head.
Is this where he learns this? How is he able to do it though? Or what? Did he know it already? Because I think he might have, because he did pull out the thing out of the ground in that first episode.
It's always the same. Written test, then an interview, then practical skills. There's no way to know how many people will apply, but the state only accepts 1 or 2 each year.
1 or 2 people? You're kidding me.
That's way too little.
What kind of stuff do they do in the interview?
That varies, I think. With me, they just ask questions, but I've heard physical exams are pretty common too.
Let's say. No, you can't say that. I've worked so hard for months. I'm not dropping out now.
If you want to go on without revealing your past, you have no choice.
That's not good enough. I'm not getting split from my brother.
Easy, Al. You remember what Aunt Panaka said, right? State alchemists are military and get thrown into service whenever war breaks out. You have to do what they say, even hurt people for some good you don't understand. It means you're a dog of the state with a leash around your neck.
But Ed...
One of us has to join to get what we need, but we both don't have to. Let me go alone, and I promise I'll fix things. Get us back the way we were.
Brother...
That's not good.
Good job, idiots. So much for talented alchemists. I guess that's how he's gonna show off his skills. Wait, what? What did you do?
Alchemy without circles.
How though?
I think we've found our alchemist. Youngest we've had.
So it's the clap, but didn't he do that even before? I know that that's something that is special about him, but why is it special, I wanna know. Is it because he maybe has the circle on his hand or something? Because that's the only way I can explain it. Okay, so that was the second episode and the last one of this video. I don't know, I feel like the last one was a little bit more entertaining. It was a little more fun and a little more action heavy. This one, I feel like focused on... It tried to do a little bit too much stuff and cover too big of a period of time. And it doesn't even really feel like months have passed in preparation for the exam. And I was expecting something a little bit more interesting with the with the practical part of the exam, maybe would have seen a couple of more people actually do impressive stuff, not just a building and a balloon. That's incredibly boring, considering especially what Edward did. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was wholesome. It was... I mean, I'd say if there's one word to describe this episode, it's wholesome. In that regard, it was pretty decent, but I just did not enjoy it as much as the last one. Although I did not hate it, so there's that. I gave the last episode 7.8 out of 10, so for this one, I think I'm going to give it a 7.1 out of 10, which is a little lower. It's probably the lowest I've given in the last few reactions that I've done, not just of Fullmetal Alchemist, but also TMNT, but that's just how I feel like it. It's good. There were a couple of moments that I liked, like when Alfonso was told that he has to give up on being an state alchemist, but other than a few moments like that, I don't know, it wasn't super interesting. And again, it feels like it tried to do a little too many stuff. Like we had the mother and the baby stuff, the exam stuff, a couple of moments with Edward and Al, and I feel like it was like 3 episodes meshed together and not really in the best way possible, but it wasn't bad. It just could have been better. But yeah, after this I have to record 2 more videos, which means 4 more episodes, so I better get going. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!